We talked about how one of the priorities for the Biden administration is getting Americans out of Gaza. I want to bring in now Emilee Rauschenberger, who just crossed the border into Egypt with her family yesterday. She was born and raised in Illinois. Emilee, you live in the UK now, I know. First of all, thank you so much for being with us. How are you doing? Where are you?
We're in the Intercontinental Hotel in Cairo, brought here by the American consulate once we passed through the Egyptian-Palestinian border. Of course, we're doing much better. We have running water and food and all essentials, so we're infinitely better than 24 hours prior.
I have to ask, I mean, you had been visiting Gaza with your husband, with your kids. Did you ever think you would end up stuck for weeks in this just horrific situation? What was the process like getting out?
No, this is beyond any imagination of a situation we thought we could be in. The process of getting out was torturous. You know, we thought in the early days, and whenever we went to visit family in Gaza, you know, we thought, you know, if anything happened, you know, usually foreign nationals are allowed out before really intensive military campaigns are waged. So it came as a shock what happened on October 7th. And by October 9th, we had to leave our homes by order of Israel because they were bombing the area intensively from that night on. And so getting out, you know, we tried the first 2 times that the American embassy said it might possibly open during those first few days. But again, it never did open. And as you probably reported, it was bombed by Israel. So we were stuck really. And we ultimately sought refuge in an apartment building outside of Khan Yunis in the south, and it just waited for news, and it just seemed like forever. But on Wednesday and Thursday, you know, we heard of the border opening, and we're on the list yesterday, me and my children, as American citizens. We are dual British nationals now, with my husband British citizen, but he was not on the list. So we were prepared to go and leave him and hope that he would come in other days. But thankfully, we were able, after a whole day of waiting and struggle, to pass the border with him with us. So that was a relief, but also a heartbreak, because we left behind the whole family we'd been visiting, and all the friends and loved ones in Gaza that are struggling so much.
What are the conditions like for them? What were they like when you were there in that apartment building, you said? And just so people know, that was the southern part of the Gaza Strip where you were staying, closer, obviously, to where that border crossing was. I understand that you and your family showed up, I want to say 3 or 4 times, thinking that perhaps that was going to be the day where you could get out. It wasn't, obviously, until this week that happened. But can you tell us more about the conditions that you were in, that your family was in?
Again, very horrendous. We found an apartment that we could stay in with the whole extended family. So we had about 30 people in the apartment, from my 80-year-old mother-in-law to a 2-year-old baby. You know, we kind of just banded together, and some people in the morning at dawn, when some of the bombing subsided, would go and get in the bread lines, whether in the area or more into the city in Khan Yunis, because it was very hard to find bread. Other people went to find water, like the next water source, to fill up jugs. Others looked after the kids, and still others we sent to try to find a source of solar energy to charge our devices to keep informed. But, you know, at the end, you had just increasing bombardment and the psychological stress and the physical conditions. Everyone is struggling. It's like the Walking Dead, really, as you just struggling to find the necessities.
What is your message to the Biden administration now, Emilee? I know that, of course, Secretary of State, as we talked about a minute ago, is in the region, Tony Blinken. There had been this push. I know the embassy workers had worked with you, I believe, and other Americans to get you out. What do you want them to know?
That a ceasefire needs to happen. There needs to be greater pressure, because nobody is going to benefit from the destruction of the Gaza Strip and all the 2.3 million people there, most of which who are just trying to survive in their situation. You know, we see our family there that have lived there generations and generations. You know, most people in the Gaza Strip, 70% are refugees from 1948. That, you know, had to make Gaza their home after Israel was created. But my in-laws are people originally from Gaza, and this is, This has been, a very huge struggle in the past 20 years just to find a job, to find sustenance, to find an education for your family. And so, the bombardment and the killing of so many innocent civilians who have no place else to go is a humanitarian disaster that does not accomplish any of the goals Israel or Americans or Palestinians want to see. And I just need to emphasize, there needs to be a better way to go through this conflict and find answers for both sides.
Emilee Rauschenberger, thank you so much for your time tonight. I know it's been obviously a harrowing few weeks for you. We are glad that you and your family are safe and headed back home. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.